Guys, glue troopers, N scalers, model railroaders, model builders, welcome back. Another quick episode. Today is Saturday, the day before Easter. To my Catholic Christian friends, happy Easter. To my Jewish friends, Mazel Tov, happy Passover. All right, I'm going to show you what I'm building now, which is currently not model railroad oriented, but we do have a lot of model railroad stuff to talk about. But this is a metal kit. Also, I'd urge you, or if you want to take a look, I'm starting to build up my online eBay store, PJI0755, or the Vintage Craftsman on Etsy. Take a look there. I'll describe a couple of the items that we're putting up. I'm going to show you my N-scale model inventory that I've built up of items that I've already built that will eventually make their way down to the layout. And then we are going to go downstairs in the basement. We're in the upstairs model room, and I'll show you around here. Hang in, and we've got a couple of good things coming up. Found this one in Hobby Lobby, believe it or not. It's a 1908 Ford Model T Metal Earth kit. So these are one of those metal kits, you know, the etched metal that you bend, you fold. They come on these metal sprues. You got to watch yourself. You really could get cut on these things. And boy, it was fairly inexpensive, about $12. These are a challenge. These are not easy. These are not for a beginning modeler. I'm up to about the fourth step. I will show you, the completed, I'm about 25% of the way through it right here. But, I built a N-scale diner, and it was similar a couple of years ago. I'll show it to you. And I think I had to get 3 stitches by the time I finished. Here, let me bring the N-scale diner is over here. Here. Difficult piece to build. Really tough folding the metal and everything, and came out okay, but so in any event, this is what I'm working on right now, this Metal Earth piece. They have about, I thought I'd try it because they have about a couple dozen or more of different types of models in Hobby Lobby. I thought, all right, if this one works out, and the finished kit looks nice, but, so far it's 2 days of work, and we're only about 30% of the way through it. So I'll continue with this, and I'll show you where we are next time. Here are 3 pieces that are actually up for sale right now. If you're interested, eBay, PJI0755. The first looks like it's just a lifelike water tower. It has the electrified hookup for electric. I did not test it, but that's just a painted, it's usually silver, but this fellow painted it. I bought this from an estate. This piece is really nice. This looks like it could be this is a Craftsman type model. It's all wood. He was a fairly good builder. The fellow passed away. And so that one is up, and then this looks like just a model power. What's nice about it, though, it does have the telephone, Bell telephone sign, which is, those things go for $15 or so unbuilt. So this is a lot that's up for sale. Just went on yesterday. Take a look. PJI0755. I've got about half a dozen things on that, and also the Vintage Craftsman on Etsy. Take a look. I'm going to show you quickly some of my inventory here. These are kits and N-scale that I had built along the way. Some of these were put on my original layout that I had about 20 years ago. Luckily, I had the foresight to salvage a lot of it. And, these are some really nice kits. The Vulcan Manufacturing, of course, the Walters kit. That was a nice build. That actually was a nice build. A small hunting camp house. A couple of log cabins back there. The Molly's Diner, of course, is the built up from Woodland Scenics. This one here is one of my masterpieces, or better ones. This was the McLeod Super Service. This is the JL Innovations. It's all wood, old time gas station. I built it up into, as you can see, a diorama with the road going by, the kids doing the car wash, and some trees. And so, you know, again, this can eventually make its way. The Willard sign was a separate deal that I had, and I put that up as well too. There's a recent build of just a European type house. And really, this is part of, you know, like most model builders, we end up building a lot. Classic car restoration. Again, a Walthers kit, very satisfying kit. That was one of the better ones. I think I had the review last time when I showed you guys the, you know, the American Hardware Supply, which I did not think was as good. Classic car restoration, worth every penny. So is the Union crane and shovel. Here's another town hall type kit. Here's another small. This was the Dairy Queen. That was, believe it or not, that was a Walthers kit, as was the Floyd's Barber Shop. And there's an old one. God, I've had that forever. Model Power must have built that kit 30 years ago. Model Power, that's the cold tipple. And a couple of slot car things back here. So just wanted to show you part of what I have. I'll show you the rest of it. There's plenty more in the subsequent videos. Down at the layout now. This is my end scale. The lower part of the layout, I'll call it. There's a New York Central switcher here. And you can see the consist. 2 old-time boxcars. A caboose. And I like New York Central. That's the road that I try to stick to as far as the vast majority of my locomotives. And you can see the town over here. And I really threw this one together to a certain degree. This is Bachmann track. You know, this was not modeled yet to a high degree of precision, but it was fun to get trains going again. I hadn't had a layout in quite some time, and we'll gradually make improvements along the way. Eventually what we want to do is down here, punch through the wall, go in behind, and I'm building a helix so we can connect it to the upper part of the layout. The helix has been in design for a couple of months now, and we still have to work out the kinks. Also, what I'm doing when we transfer over to the upper part of the layout is we're going to the, we're upgrading now to the Kato track. We'll punch through the wall here and come out here, and really didn't build a track plan on this. You know, I basically just laid the track, and it's a shelf type layout around this section of the room. And on here I do have some working, you know, power going, and although it's not connected up yet, you can see here basically how it will go. And might do something of a lumber camp or some type of wooded area up here. And so you can see this is approximately 10 feet or 11 feet. That's approximately 8 feet across. And I did put up some of the sideboards for the fascia, which I can attach to here and give it a more finished look, and you know, hopefully cover up some of these imperfections. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Take a look online, as I said, for eBay. But you know what I found too, when you really get to speak to a lot of modelers, model railroaders or modelers, it's interesting how they practice their hobby, how they do their hobby. You know, you can see, I do like the model railroading aspect of it. I do like the model building aspect. I like the collecting aspect of it. I'll show you my collection sometime, or part of my collection. But then there are other guys that just, you know, they love to build structures. They don't care too much how the railroad looks. I saw one, he's a highest level of craftsman modeler. He has no switches on his layout, and he just has the trains running around in a loop in order to facilitate a scenery or for his model building, which is his forte. He has all weathered, kind of a George Sellios type of weathered type of railroad, and that's fine. But it was interesting. He has an interesting take. It's not that he's deep into every aspect of model railroading. He's deep into the aspect of model building. There's probably no better model builder than this fellow. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll try to get something back as soon as possible. Have a very happy Easter and holidays, Passover, and we'll see you soon. Model on, stay motivated, model on, and this is a great hobby.